Okay, and we're back. Anyways, so we have a baguette here. It does not matter. We just want some sort of bread. We're not going to cut this now because we want it to still be fresh, but I recommend using a serrated knife like this. Just some sort of bread knife. There we go, see it's serrated? Because it's not like a vegetable where you do a clean cut. It's kind of I guess it's a serrating action, right? A chopping, not chopping, it's like a back and forth. It's a serrating action. That's why it's called a serrated knife, right? Because it's the back and forth motion of it. So, sugar, we have over here, salt, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, celery salt, tomatoes, onions, our pasta, of course. We have tomato sauce, and if you want to make this rosé, same recipe, 2 cups of a heavy cream, and mix it together. So, let's get into it. First step is we're going to want to put some water inside of our pot so we can boil it. Remember, yes, they do say that cold water does make it, hold on. Let's fill our pot about 3/4 full, and then turn on the burner. Now, they do say that like cold water does boil faster than warm water, but I've found from at least personal experience that like a little cooler than room temperature water boils the fastest. So it doesn't have to be ice cold water. We're gonna put our lid over the pot, and we'll let that do its thing. Now, in the meantime, we want to get our sauce ready. This is gonna be our saucepan. So, first, what I like to do at least, we'll take a nice big bowl. I'll put some sauce in the bowl. Now, I am using pre-made tomato sauce, but I'm also gonna add some fresh tomatoes of my own. So I want to do about, I guess, a 40-60 split. 40 of the artificial tomato. I mean, you can make this all from scratch, but I am not that much of a chef. So, you know, you're going to want to put about 40%, I guess, artificial or pre-made tomato sauce. And then 60% is going to be our mashed up tomatoes. So I'll actually move this so you can see this nice slicing action right here. Let's get you set up. There we go. So let's get these sliced up. Number 1, this has got to go. Number 2, these need to be washed. Rinse, get under the fingernails, use soap. We're all about cleanliness here, right? You can't have good food if it's dirty food. Remember that. Wash your vegetables. They are always covered in pesticides and just stuff to keep other bugs from eating it. So why would you want to eat it, right? So let's get into it. This should be, well, I guess the tip of the blade should be almost pierced down into it, and we're just going to come down, right? So it's going to be a motion, right? We want it to be a nice, swift motion. Quick little tip for not cutting our fingers. A lot of chefs hold it like this. You are not a pro chef. So just keep your hands like this. I'm not going to cut anything, you know what I mean? And right in here, we're all about safety. I don't feel like cutting myself while making pasta, so let's be smart about this. There we go. Oops. Nice. So we'll move this. We want to dice this. We can just move this off to the side until we've gotten a good 2 or 3 tomatoes down. So depending on how big you make this is depending on how many tomatoes you want to have. This should serve about 4 servings, if you will. I mean, obviously that's dependent on your portion size, but about 3 servings is going to work. You want to make sure your tomatoes are nice and firm, like a little bit of give, but they should be firm. So I'm going to cut these up and I'll be back.